Hey guys, what's up? Grant Ray here. I'm back here today for another video. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. We're going to be doing some vegan cooking today. I'm super excited, as I stated before, about this new channel. If you guys are new here, welcome to the community. In this channel, it's all about hair, healthy eating, lifestyle, and more. So I'm so happy to have you here along for the ride. So guys, let's start the video. Before I begin today's video, if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with all upcoming content. Give this video a thumbs up at the end, and be sure to check all my social handles in the drop down box below. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have a ton of ingredients set up here. Sorry, I have a very small kitchen, so I have to sort of stuff everything out on the counter, but we are going to be making a couple of things today. Don't mind the cleaning products. We're going to be making a vegan pizza today, which is one of my favorite things that I eat for breakfast, actually. Believe it or not, I do eat vegan pizza for breakfast. And we're going to be making a tofu stir fry. We have my tofu over there, as you can see, so let's get everything cooking. Okay guys, so for the vegan pizza, I have over here a Market Pantry brand original pizza crust. These I do obviously find at Target. I'm a Target junkie, so if you go to Target, you can find these in the pizza and pasta aisle. This was only $1.29. This is a vegan pizza, so we have our cheese alternative. I love this brand over here. It's called So Delicious, the mozzarella style shreds. These are in the dairy section. You can find these at Target and Publix as well. I do like the Badia brand, but I like this brand a lot better, believe it or not, the So Delicious brand, the mozzarella style shreds. Aside from that, we are going to be using the Good and Gather, which is the Target brand pizza sauce over here. We're going to be using the Morningstar Veggie Grillers beef alternative crumbles. I do purchase these at Target also. We're going to be using Bird's Eye Pepper Stir Fry veggies. I already opened the package over here, but as you can see, these are the bell pepper and onion mix. I typically like to buy these either at Target, or I do go to Dollar Tree. They do sell a pepper stir fry there as well. As you guys have heard me say a million times, I'm a Dollar Tree junkie, so don't judge me on that. In addition, we are also going to be using the Lightlife Smart Bacon vegan plant-based bacon alternative. I do love to eat this on a vegan pizza. It's absolutely delicious. We're going to be adding some extra virgin olive oil. I purchased this brand, La Espanola, at Publix. It is a very affordable brand, and the quality is outstanding. I've used this already in a couple of dishes, so highly recommend this brand over here. And last but not least, a couple of the finishing touches. We're going to be using some garlic powder. I love garlic powder on my pizza, my tofu, everything. Basically, I use a ton of garlic. I don't have time or patience to chop up fresh garlic, so I do use the powder. And we're going to be using some basil also. This is the Publix brand. I am a budget aficionado, so I'm constantly looking for store brands when possible. The quality is typically just as good. Sorry you can't see the basil in focus over here. My camera's acting up. No, got it semi in focus, but that is the basil over here. And those are the ingredients for the pizza. So let's get it started. Okay guys, we're going to preheat this oven to about 500 degrees. I do like to preheat the oven to my 500 degrees whenever I do any sort of baking. Might be higher than what some people recommend, but I feel it just really sets you up for success and for a quicker cooking time when it comes to baking anything. So we got that going, and we're going to start to assemble this pizza right now. Okay guys, so we have my pizza crust set out here over the package. We're going to begin This is not very complicated, obviously. It's the same way to make a regular pizza. I put about 4 to 5 tablespoons of the pizza sauce on the crust. I don't like to use anymore because from what I've discovered, the pizza ends up very watery if you add too much. So I typically will only add 4 to 5 tablespoons to keep it nice and light. This is a thin crust pizza that we're cooking, so I have to be careful. It's already cracking on the edges, as you guys can see, but we will try our best to keep it assembled. As you can see, we're just spreading the pizza sauce evenly. It's not rocket science, so you really have to try hard to mess this up. I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon actually, just for good measure this time. And we're good to go over here. Got it evenly across the board. Next, I'm going to add the So Delicious mozzarella style shreds. I don't like to put too much of this because it doesn't come out too good actually when you oversaturate the pizza crust with the shreds, but put an even amount. As you guys can see over here, a little tiny more and we should be good to go. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, next we're going to spread our bell pepper mix across the board over here. Don't put too many, just enough. Because when it comes to frozen vegetables, they do obviously release water when you cook. So you don't want to end up with a pizza soup. So next we're going to add the plant-based bacon strips. And as you guys can see, I'm sort of just breaking them into pieces so we can put them sporadically across this pizza. I'm putting about 6 or 7 strips all together across it. I don't typically measure my ingredients when I cook. I just do it according to, I go by eye. Should be good. As you guys can see, it's looking really nice and colorful so far. Next, we're going to add the Morningstar Grillers plant-based crumbles. These have been sitting outside of the freezer for almost a half an hour now, so they are defrosting, which is good. It won't take as long to get them nice and well done the way I like them. And as you can see, we're just sporadically placing everything, not too much, not too little. And we're about good. That's about good. Quick hand wash. Okay, next we're going to be putting a drizzle of olive oil across the pizza. As you guys can see, not too much, just a light drizzle, and I will be adding more once the pizza is cooked. We're going to add the garlic powder. I do like a lot of garlic. If you guys don't know, garlic actually speeds up your metabolism, which is scientifically proven, so just a little tidbit for you. And we're going to finish off with a little bit of basil. I will be putting more on the pizza once it is done cooking. There we go. We got a nice close-up of the pizza for you guys. There we go. And in the oven we go. Get it to the middle of the rack. And let's begin cooking our pizza. Now that the oven's preheated, I did turn it down to about 400 degrees, so we should be good to go. It typically takes between 15 to 20 minutes for the pizza to be nice and well done like I like it. So if you're gonna make this, you can adjust the time according to your liking. I like my pizza well done, so we're gonna be doing about 20 minutes. Okay guys, so while our pizza is cooking, I'm going to be actually doing a stir fry as well, so we can sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This will be a lot of my food for tomorrow actually, so I just wanted you guys to join in along for my meal prep if you will. I don't typically do meal prep, but every once in a while I will, cook up a whole batch of food for the next day so I don't have to do it because I might have projects to do, etc. So we're going to be doing a stir fry while our pizza is cooking. Let's get it started. As you guys can see, I have my pan over here. This pan has been used very excessively the past year, so excuse me for the wear and tear, but it works like a charm. I love this pan. Let's move on. We're going to begin with a little bit of canola cooking oil. This is non-stick cooking spray. I typically do like to use the olive oil one, but this was the only one they had in the Great Value brand at my local Walmart. As you guys know, I am a budget shopper when I can, so we went with canola oil. Let's spray our pan. Next, we're going to turn the heat up to medium. And we're going to begin to throw our ingredients in. Start off, as you guys saw previously, I do have my tofu all diced up, ready to go. So we're going to throw it in the pan. I usually wait till the pan is nice and heated up before I throw anything in there, but I don't want to burn this. I have burned my tofu plenty of times in the past, and I'm very, very picky with how I like it, so I want to put it in before it gets nice and hot. It's already starting to sizzle, as you can hear, because we have it on a medium. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a little tiny bit. Next, we're going to be adding some cauliflower rice. I typically buy this brand, or I buy the brand that Dollar Tree sells. If you like to do your cauliflower rice from scratch and you have the time and the patience, go right ahead. I don't, so I typically buy the frozen riced veggies cauliflower. I'm going to use about half of the bag. As you guys can see over there, that is about half the bag. Start stirring. Like I said, everything's been out of the freezer for a good minute, so it's nice and defrosted. I don't have to break anything down like I usually do, which is always nice. As I stated, I love garlic. It helps the metabolism and is extremely good for you, and it's super yummy, so gotta have garlic. Next, we're going to be using the Dash garlic and herb salt-free seasoning. I do not use salt in my cooking. For those of you who don't know, salt, your body does retain water when there's too much salt intake. I did battle bulimia for years and years in my teens, so my body is very, very, very messed up in a lot of ways, and salt just triggers water retention to the extreme with me, so I stay away from it at all costs. So I do use the Dash garlic and herb salt-free seasoning to give my dishes a nice kick. Nice generous amount of that. Next, we're going to go in with more of the pepper stir fry that I used for the pizza. Probably going to use the rest of the bag, actually, because I do want this to be good for a couple meals tomorrow. So let's finish that off, adding the rest of the bag, stir it in. The pizza is smelling yummy. So now that all the ingredients are in and stirred up, I'm going to turn the heat up. Hope you guys can see all that yumminess cooking. Look at the steam coming off of that. Okay, you guys, so now that we have all that in, I'm going to top it off with a small portion of more of our plant-based crumbles over here. I typically do like to mix my proteins with my meals. Being a vegan, the calorie intake is much, much lower, so you do have to eat more to get the calories that you need. So to do that, I do mix my proteins typically, and it really just makes the dish more interesting. Some people might not like that. That's what I've been doing for years. Works great. So as you can see, we have a beautiful array of colors. coming up in this dish. And for our sauce, we're going to be using the Good and Gather brand Sesame Teriyaki. I don't know if you can see the letters good over here, but this sauce is absolutely amazing. I just recently started using it. This is the Target brand. Once again, I use a lot of Target brand items because they are excellent quality and very, very affordable. Great value. So I'm going to be, as I stated before, I do not measure any of my portions. I sort of go by experience. With this, I do add about 3 to 4 tablespoons, which is what I just poured from it. And I will add a little bit more once everything really starts to cook down to finish it up. And we are going to stir it up. Like I said, I do have a small apartment and my kitchen is very small, so it does get cramped in here, but I make it work. I want to state we are already getting a lot of liquid down in the pan from the frozen veggies, as you can see, so we're going to really have to cook this for some time to get it nice and well done. Not burned, but I do like my meals nice and well done. Okay guys, now that everything is cooking down, I did add another ingredient. We added some broccoli cuts, the Good and Gather brand, to the medley. Not too many, but I did want a couple florets and cuts in there for good measure to complete this meal. And we're going to begin stirring once again. Look at the steam coming out of that. Just such a beautiful array of colors. That is one of the best things about vegan eating. You just get such an array of beautiful colors in every meal if done properly. It's truly a beautiful lifestyle. That pizza is almost done. I can smell it. It is almost ready to eat and I cannot wait. Everything is starting to brown nicely. Starting to cook down. All of the liquid has evaporated. And we are well on our way to completing this meal. Or should I say this couple of meals. Okay guys, so as you can see, our vegan pizza is ready. I just took it out of the oven. All of the meat alternatives are nicely browned. Everything's nice and crispy, not burned. The vegan cheese has melted down nicely, and once again we have beautiful colors going on. A nice close-up for you guys there. Now that everything is done, I am going to add another drizzle of olive oil and a finishing portion of basil to our pizza. As you can see, we just drizzle a little bit of more olive oil on there. Final helping of basil, and we are done. We have the vegan pizza over here, as well as my tofu scramble. I did portion some out for tomorrow, and we have the plate presentation over here with some chopped avocado and basil sprinkled on top. So there we have it. Let's eat. Okay, you guys, so I have sliced this pizza, and I am ready to eat. Let's taste. Absolutely perfect, crispy, not burned, perfect. Absolutely amazing. Now that is vegan pizza done the correct way. And there you have it guys, vegan pizza and tofu stir fry for today. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today guys. I loved having you along for our little vegan cookout. If you would like to make the meals that I prepared today, all of the ingredients will be listed in the drop down box below. Once again, please, if you have not yet done so, subscribe to this channel. I have a ton of new awesome content coming that you don't want to miss. Give this video a thumbs up, and also be sure once again to check all of my social handles, which will be listed in the drop down box below as well. If you wish to support this channel, you can do so now on Patreon. You can find me at Patreon and subscribe for low monthly premium. You will have inclusive access on behind the scenes footage, pictures, and more you will not find anywhere else. And be sure to take care of yourselves. There's nothing like self-love. See you guys in the next video.